Okay, in light of this whole thing, the gauge on the car started smoking and I had to pull over. Now that we've got it started out of the driveway, let's go to a gas station, shall we? She needs gas, obviously, and then let's do this roadie. Hey team, we asked for a project, so shut the door. Yeah, so the door doesn't even lock. Okay, in light of this whole thing, the gauge on the car started smoking and I had to pull over. Honestly, like, I asked for a project. I asked for a project. I did not realise that I was just getting an engine, and then I had to sort the rest of the car out. But I am always half glass full. I rung a mate. He was working with another mate with electrics, and this is currently what we're dealing with. So I'm going to wrap some sellotape, for those of you who this happens to as well, around this red one here, and then hopefully they reckon that will stop it from basically catching on fire. So lesson for me is, I don't even know what this lesson is, but I'm just, you know what, in the middle of nowhere, driving this car, and this is literally learn as we go. So yeah. Okay, after a very eventful morning, I've made it to Murchison, so it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours to go depending on traffic. Stocked up, obviously food, and I forgot to point out earlier, it has a CD player, and guess who kept all their old CDs? Me. So I've been CD playing it. Yeah, window went back up after a little bit of encouragement, so onwards and upwards, and the tape has managed to stay on, so that's exciting. The car is still intact, and yeah, a few more bits to get to Nelson, and then have a bit of a stopover, and then see what the car looks like. I'll get some mates to have a look over it just to make sure it's all good, because she's scaring me a little at this point. I'm hoping that it's going to be safe enough to drive home, and I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, this is all part and parcel of buying an old school car, right? All the fun stuff. So yeah, it certainly bought me a project. Alright, so here's the beast. She managed to stay together, and nothing actually fell off that I know of. So yeah, I mean, obviously apart from the old this thing, that's bloody useless. And yeah, she's got some GDR gauges that we're going to get rid of because she's not a GDR. And we'll get a new GDST thing for in there. My brain's gone, but we all know what I mean, right? Yeah, and then we'll fix this another day. But aside from that, sun's out, looks like it might rain, this leaks, but you know what? We made it in one piece, and that is the main thing. So I finally made it to Nelson, finally, and my accommodation. Honestly, like, I feel like this is the perfect way to end my day. So hopefully I've parked the car in the right place. I'm going to go and get my stuff out of it, and then we're going to settle in. And then we might meet up for a couple of mates, with a couple of mates for a few drinks. So it's been a very long day, but I made it to Nelson. So a little bit to go, and then yeah, back to my garage. Okay, it's been a very long day. But tonight I went out for a drink with a mate after I finally got to Nelson. Oh, welcome to my accommodation, by the way. Funnily enough, I parked the car at this car park and came out from having my Sprite and chips, and there was a yellow Altezza parked beside the R33, and this couple came out at the same time as me and my mate were coming out back to the car, and they came over and they said, "Oh my God, amazing car." And I was like, "Thank you." And so I started talking about the issues and things that have obviously happened during the day. The car, there's a lot of water in the boot, like it leaks. The back seats are kind of coming out. Like it's, I needed a project. Hopefully it's all cosmetic. Anyway, and he goes, the guy said to me, he goes, "Oh, I'm a mechanic." And I was like, "Okay, amazing." And he goes, "Yeah, I've worked on like a million of these. And yeah, this is like my wife's favorite car." And so I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I can look at it for you if you want, while you're in Nelson, and give it a real good check over and make sure that everything's all good." So honestly, there's just certain times in your life where just, things happen and really incredible, just humans come into your life. Because what a coincidence that I get it to Nelson. I'm obviously a little bit concerned about everything with the car now because it wasn't kind of what I thought it was going to be, even though I'm trying to be real glass half full here. But yeah, I was worried about even just trying to get it home at this point. I was going to take it to VTNZ, get them to hoist it up, like do a full check over, just to make sure that it was safe. Brakes are a little squeaky. And then, yeah, what a coincidence that this couple come out and they're parked beside me and they come out at exactly the same time from where I am. And they're like, "We can look at it for you." And you know what? Like, people are cool. Like, people are genuinely just incredible. And they will help you along the way. And yeah, I'm just so incredibly grateful for people and just kind of just wanting to help you. I mean, these guys don't know me from a bar of soap. And yeah, it's just sometimes you need help, right? Like sometimes it's really nice for people to come into your life and they genuinely just want to help you. So watch this space. Hopefully I flicked them a message, so fingers crossed they can look at it for me in the next couple of days before I head back on the ferry, and just make sure that it's safe for me to drive, because I don't know anything yet. But yeah, fingers crossed, and I will keep you posted.
Have you got any movement on your end? No, barely. But I think, oh, that's nice. Fuck that. That gauge cluster is worth a bit.
The GDR one.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't touch the gauge cluster. Might affect its value.